Good morning, guys. This is Chad with CD Professionals, and I got my first decent contract. So I wanted to show you guys what I'm doing this morning. This morning I'm doing electrical. This is what they call an outlet. Okay. Yeah. So I figured I'd take you guys along the journey and show you what it is that I'm doing. Basically, I'm replacing all these broken outlets. Okay, so if you ever have this problem, what you're gonna wanna do is kill the power to your whole house. Don't risk your life trying to be Johnny Badass and do it while it's live. You never work on electricity when it's live. You always work on it dead, if you can. Now, there are instances where you may have to work something hot. I, as a good electrician, try to avoid that as much as possible because you don't want to mess with electricity. Not a good thing. It will kill you quickly, but if you're safe, you can do this job. Okay, so basically, that right there is your ground, black is your hot, and white is your neutral. Okay, now on a plug, you have a brass screw that's always going to go to the black, and you have a silver screw that's always going to go to the white, and then you have a green screw that's always going to go to ground. So we're going to always start with the ground. I always start with the ground. Okay, I don't never use on the back of the switch. They have these little stab ends right here. You see those? That's called a stab in. You can just stab. You can make your life easy. Stab the wire in there and call it a day. But I don't believe in that because them things break down over time. That little piece of metal gets loose, and over time it will have a bad connection. And I just believe in doing things the right way the first time. See, that's our motto at CD Professional Services. We do the job right the first time, so we don't have to come back and fix it. Now, what I'm doing is, right here, I'm putting a little hook. I call it a candy cane, so I can go around that terminal with the wire. Okay, and that's what you're gonna want to do. A little candy cane hook on here on the end. Okay, and what you're supposed to do, as a good electrician, you always face. See how I hooked it right there? There's a reason why, because when this turns that way, it's gonna pinch that wire. It's got little gripping teeth on the inside of it, and you'll see here when I tighten it up. See how it turned the wire? It gripped it and turned it. That's what you're supposed to do. So now this is just on outlets. Switches are a little bit different. Okay, I could show you on the next one when I get one here in a minute, but right now I'm doing these plugs because it's simpler to do. Okay, now you guys want to take your little needle nose and get it in there good, and I grab it right there like that and pinch it down sometimes because it wants to be stubborn. The wire wants to be stubborn and give you a hard time. That's what you do. But it will grip it and turn it itself. So now at the end, what I like to do is, okay, at the end, I take and I put a little tape around the screws. So that way, the next person that comes along can, you know, not get shocked when they come in this box. So what I do is I take a little bit of tape and I go around the edge of it like so. Tape it up because this is a metal box. Okay, and when them terminals touch that metal box, it can be a bad day all the way around. Okay, now we can fix this box by bending that up a little bit. Okay, we're gonna fix this box. We're gonna bend this up so, because ain't my job. I'm just doing this for another guy. Another contractor called me and wanted to know if I could fix this. And I told him, of course, I'm an electrician. I can fix anything. So that's why I'm here this morning. Alright, so once you get it all wired up, you're going to want to put it in the box. So I got it wired up. We're going to start the screws. Nope, that didn't go in. That in there, and you're done. And that's fixing a plug 101. Changing out a plug 101. That's how you do it. And then you move on to the next one. That's easy, guys. So I'll start the video over again in a minute when I get done and I move to a switch. But for now, that's how you do a plug. Now, light switches, as you can see in here, they're a little bit different. Okay, a light switch has two brass terminals, as you can see. Okay, and all the switch does is it breaks the contact of the hot. So what you're doing with a switch is a hot comes here, feeds this switch, and then this here is where you put your switch leg that feeds your light. So all you're doing is when you flip the light switch on, it's breaking that hot and causing it to open up. That's how you get lights. So yes, switches are a little bit different, guys. Don't just think that, you know, black and white. Yeah, because sometimes you'll get into old houses where black and white was used, like over here. As you can see, that's not a neutral. That's what they call a switch leg. That white wire goes on the bottom here, and it's called a switch leg. So yeah, that's lighting 101. So yeah, I mean, electrical is not complicated, guys. You're making it harder than what it seems like. But yes, I just wanted to say this is day 2 in the series of Chad starting his business with CD Professional Services. So this is day 2, and I've already got a contract working for a contractor, and I just gotta say I feel blessed today. So with that said, YouTube, smash this day, and also smash the like button. Give us a thumbs up. If you like the comment, give us a thumbs up, smash that like button, and have a good day, and God bless.